You are not afraid of failure. You are afraid of being judged. Think about it. How many decisions have you delayed because of what someone might say? Not because you're incapable, not because you're unprepared, but because you're afraid of being seen trying. Afraid of being judged, afraid of looking stupid, afraid of failing in public. And slowly, without realizing it, you build your life around their opinions. They're watching, they're always watching, waiting for you to slip, waiting to comment, waiting to laugh, waiting to say, I knew it. And you know what? Let them watch, let them talk, let them misunderstand you. Because the moment you start living to control what they think, you stop living for yourself. Listen carefully. People will judge you when you start. They will judge you when you stop. They will judge you when you win. They will judge you when you lose. So if judgment is guaranteed, why are you negotiating with it? You are tired, not because life is hard, but because you're performing, explaining yourself, justifying your moves, softening your ambition, shrinking your dreams. All so that others feel comfortable. And what did that give you? Stress, overthinking, doubt. Approval is expensive. It costs your freedom. Let them think you're crazy. Let them think you changed. Let them think you're selfish. Let them think you failed. Let them think whatever helps them sleep at night. Because their opinion is not your responsibility. Their understanding is not your job. Here's the truth. Most people who judge you are not brave enough to try what you're trying. They sit safely behind opinions, behind criticism, behind comfort, while you're stepping into uncertainty, and that scares them. Your growth makes insecure people uncomfortable, so they talk. Let them. You don't need to announce your moves. You don't need to prove your worth. You don't need to respond to every whisper. Silence is power. Work is louder than explanations. Progress is louder than arguments. Freedom begins the day you stop checking who is clapping. Freedom begins the day you stop reading between the lines. Freedom begins the day you say they can think whatever they want and mean it. There's a version of you that is unstoppable, but that version doesn't ask for approval, doesn't beg for validation, doesn't shrink to fit small rooms. That version walks alone if necessary, builds alone if necessary, believes alone if necessary. You're not here to be understood by everyone. You're here to become who you're meant to be. And that journey is uncomfortable. It will look strange to others. It will look risky. It will look unrealistic. Good. If everyone understands your plan, it's probably too small. One day, the same people who laugh will say they always believed in you. One day, the same people who doubted will act like they supported you. And by then, you won't even care because you'll be too busy living. Let them think you're behind. Let them think you're lost. Let them think you're not good enough. Let them think. While you build in silence, while you grow in private, while you heal without announcement. This is not about arrogance. This is about peace. Real peace. The kind that comes when you no longer wake up worried about invisible critics. The kind that lets you try, fail, learn, rise without sin. You don't need everyone. You need clarity. You need courage. You need one decision. I refuse to live for their opinions. Say it quietly, but mean it. Because at the end of your life, no one will sit beside you and regret for you. No one will say, I'm glad you played small for us. No one will reward you for staying invisible. The only voice that will remain is yours. So let them laugh, let them doubt, let them misunderstand, let them talk, let them think. And you move, you build, you rise without permission, without apology, without fear. And when freedom finally hits you, you'll realize something powerful. They were never holding you back, you were. Now let them think and finally be free. And understand this clearly. The moment you stop trying to control how you are seen is the moment you start becoming who you truly are. That shift, it changes everything. You're never meant to live inside other people's thoughts. You're meant to build, to rise, to evolve. And evolution is always misunderstood at first. If they don't get your vision, let them think it's foolish. If they don't see your fire, let them think it's gone. You don't own clarity to people who never had your courage. Walk your path, even if it's quiet, even if it's lonely, even if no one claps. Because peace is worth more than approval, and freedom is worth everything.